guy had already then pulled Wayne, but his daddy had pulled him back. You know what I'm saying? I guess he wanted to do his own thing with him. You know what I'm saying? But when Wayne lost his daddy, you know what I'm saying, that's how he ended up coming back.
The day my pop, Reginald McDonald, the day he passed in 96, Stunner picked me up that same day. The same day. I got in the car, I had a little look on my face. He said his exact words was, "Look like you just lost your father. What's wrong?" I mean,
how old were you?
I was, what that was, like 14.
14. Were you close with your pops?
Yeah. But you know, Stunner was always there too. I mean,
you know him since you were how old?
I knew Stunner. I met Stunner when I was 11, May 1993, May 13th, Friday the 13th, 1993.
Did you know his pops?
But he just stayed in touch, you hear me? He just kept a line, and we just was talking. He was so...
It's an evil world we live in.
Okay, so based on the video that I've just, that we've all just watched together, because I seen this video this morning, and I was like, it's interesting, because I know, most of us that are into finding out information when it comes to, these celebrities and Illuminati and those type of things like that. Everybody knows that, Birdman was, he had a lot of control over Wayne. Like, he was kind of like Wayne's puppet master and all those type of things. I'm not going to get too deep, so I'm going to answer the question: did Birdman unalive Lil Wayne's father? Because according to the video, Lil Wayne's father was the one trying to pull him back from joining Cash Money and all that, that group with Birdman. So it was after his father died, Lil Wayne was most likely in a vulnerable state, in shock, and that's when they try to sweep you off your feet and get you in the game. Then you end up in a situation you regret, that you can't get out of. Alright, so I'm gonna pull some cards, see what comes out. Alright. Alright, so the first three cards, right? So the first card that I pulled is the Zardu and Zarda card, right? Here's just a better view of the card. And it says, this is the brand new god and goddess who are the creators of non-African peoples, hearts and veins of animals, mankind, reptiles, and mammals. This card works in the same fashion as its counter card. These powers provide movement in the form of habitats and receiving instructions from the ancient African race. These powers are very aggressive and utilize the animal powers of the zodiac. So when we look at this card, murdering unaliving someone is an aggressive action. And we also got to remember that Birdman, that's the name of an animal. So an aggressive action was taken by somebody with an animalistic nature or name. And in this case, this is pointing to Birdman.
Look, where I go from here. Just lost my folder last year, but I still remain to keep it real like dollar bills. I drop tears. Can't believe my dad is gone. Rabbit, come home. Why you left us all alone? But I'm coming, man. Just wait at the gates, I'ma be running, man. Arms open, eyes wide, full of love. You watch me come up from the scrub. Now you see your son riding every day on dub. But
so the next card is the Nibu Re Unu Nupu card. Right? And this card, I'm gonna read. It says value, family life, help needy people, earns money, rulership, good communication, busy reasoning, unique, rigidness, intuition, judgmental, function, philosophical, overconfident, trust issues, law, contracts, diverse marriages, awakening, loyal, self-worth, philosophy, and ideas. And you gotta remember Wayne, Little Wayne, he has locks. So I think this card is in reference to Little Wayne and how he feels about his father and valuing his father's life. So that's what I'm getting from this card. This could also mean that Little Wayne's dad also valued family life by trying to avoid having him go into that lifestyle of fame and things like that. So the next card is the Zunu and Zuna card. And it says, this is the brand new god and goddess. They are responsible for all bone and bone marrow in mankind, mammals, reptiles, etc. This card works similarly to its counter card in favor of those created by them. This energy causes adaptation to all environments that are harsh and beast-like, such as businesses, spirituality, military, political, and other things created by man. This card is environmental, earth-friendly, and the upright. Okay, so according to this card, it says this energy causes adaptation to all environments that are harsh and beast-like, such as businesses. And we know that the industry is a business, and it's also run by people that are animalistic in nature, mentally, physically, and spiritually. And you also have to do animalistic things to keep remaining famous. So it's basically stating what Little Wayne got himself into after signing the deal with Birdman and Cash Money. So I'm gonna pull some other cards from a separate deck for confirmation. You also got to remember these cards are still saying things about mammals and animals and things like that. It's all pointing to Birdman because he's the only one in this that has the name of an animal. And we do know that he has a beast-like nature by the many things that we've seen him do over the years. But I'm going to keep this on topic, dealing with the original intent of the video. Alright. Okay. So this card came up, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And this is what it says. It says fighting over profit and who gets credit on projects leads to failure. Watch out for someone who is envious. No one will compromise. Selfishness and preoccupation with profit and personal advancement will prevail. Putting individual needs above those of the group dooms new projects. Conflict at work or home. Exactly. So Wayne refusing to sign or get involved with the with Birdman before his father was dying was because there's fighting over profit and you know, in that business that he's trying to get Wayne in there to get money, and his father was in the way of that. See, it also says watch out for someone who was envious. So Birdman could have been envious of Lil Wayne, of his skills, of his talent, or envious of his father also. Because he was in the way of his money. Okay, so I don't know, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think, because the cards is confirming it for me that Birdman had something to do with Lil Wayne's father, you know, being deceased. Because it makes no sense that the same day his father passed away, the same day Birdman comes up to him and says, "Why you look like that? You look like you just lost your father." And then he says he never knew anything about it. Interesting, don't you think? So, if y'all want any other, you know, topics to cover, you know, just shoot them in the comment section, and I can see what I can do from there. True mental cosmic peace in war times.